sure how far I'm going to get in this video because Mike and B closes in less than an hour, and we have some stuff to take care of before we finish that up. But I'm here with Noah. Peter and Ryan are elsewhere. It is, they'll probably close around 3:30, and it is currently 2:50.
Oh.
So I think we have time to get stuff done.
Okay. So does this go around and then over
yes.
there? Okay.
So here's a couple of things. Poor Bluebird Freightliner. I got a tour of this bus whenever it first arrived, and I started it up and everything. It's kind of weird to see it now like this. Really like that extra rub rail it's got. This vision here. Actually, what about this? No, not this one. I have the emblem off of that red Bluebird. It's a TC2000 FE. It's got the white emblem with the city names on it, or it had it, and I took it. Just got to be careful not to get in the way of the guys back here.
Where are they?
Oh, with the machinery over there. Here's a couple of buses.
Oh look, they're taking naps.
Yes. The buses are taking naps. Please do not disturb them.
What if there was a sign that said the bus is taking naps?
School bus nap time in process. Oh, the 24 grill is over here, I think. I got an emblem off of a grill with the number 24 2 years ago, or over 2 years ago. It was an ICFE grill. I think it's from a first gen, but it was just the grill on the ground. I didn't see the bus it came from. Yeah, I believe it's in this pile over here. But Noah was like, "Oh, you should have gotten that whole grill. I would have bought it from you."
That was a very interesting time in our lives.
Yeah, it's right here actually. This is the grill that you got mad at me over.
Yeah.
You didn't. I don't think you actually got mad. Well, you kind of did. Well, there's more buses back there. Those have been flipped and then flipped back. And it looks like they got rid of that Genesis that was sitting over here. I don't know what happened to it, but here's the fronts of those buses. The Vision's door was just flapping in the wind. Yes, small Bluebird. Let's go this way, just to kind of avoid their work area, I guess. There's some buses there. That ICFE on the end there is from Harrison County, West Virginia. The others are all Ohio buses, I believe. And I believe both of these Thomases are Virginia buses originally. Yes, they were both Virginia buses. I don't know from where, but they were from Virginia somewhere. There's some other buses there. I've shown some of this off before, although it changes mostly. It almost always changes. Here's a bunch of bumpers. So maybe we can find your bumper over here. There's a bumper from a rear engine, but it's a rear bumper. What about that one? That's also a rear bumper. Yeah. Here's some FS65 bumpers. That one still has the ID on it.
189.63.
Hey, Noah, you got any ID?
I don't have any
about
ID.
what?
ID.
Some Bluebird bumpers.
What's that?
What about this one over here?
Where?
It's got an ID on it, it looks like.
See that? I think that is a finish. Because we could go for an FE1
It's got the wax stick. 04624 is the ID on this one. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of footage to edit down. You know what? It's okay. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. This is what we do at Bus Junkyard. We just look at stuff and we're like, ooh, look at that. And we get pictures and video and then we leave. But, you know, most of the time we'll actually like try and buy something. If anything sparks our fancy, which normally it does. mud. I have waterproof boots, but no, it does not. So I will lead.
Yeah.
Here's some radiators. What's that one? Marana Central School from New York. There's an old Carpenter International S Series. Here's some buses back here. There's a Ward Senator from the same place that the two Waynes were from. Fun fact, last time I was here, me, Nashawn, Kevin, and Peter all stood in that bus while it poured the rain, and we just sat there and talked.
The CE?
Yeah. So Nashawn, if you're watching this, that bus is still here. Oh, there's another old Harrison County bus over there, the FE.
Oh, yeah.
There is a microbird. No, this is a microbird. It's a Type A of some sort. That I want the warning lights off of. But I'm not going to get them this trip. I don't have time.
Strip.
Oh, there goes that bus.
It's so tiny.
I think that's one that they used to like run around here
Yeah,
with.
I can see it.
But
There's the other CE I got in Milwaukee.
yes. This is the bus that we all stood in. Oddly enough about this one, I was waving to the guy driving the bus to show like, oh yeah, we're not causing any trouble. But it was owned by a memorial chapel, so like a funeral home.
Yeah.
And it looks like it almost looks like it was ordered. Unless it was like the Laughlin Memorial Chapel is like a private school of some sort in memory of somebody with the last name Laughlin.
It's like an actual funeral home.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a funeral home that owned this. And they kept the school bus signs on it and everything. Oh, this one's got the stop arm that just flashes the word stop. Stop. Anyways, this senator came from West Virginia. No, I think this one might actually came from Kentucky originally. I'm not 100% sure. But it came from Adventures on the Gorge. This was Class 6 River Runners before it was Adventures on the Gorge. They bought out like 4 companies, and this is one of them. They just never repainted the bus. I actually got pictures of this right before it was sent up here. It came in yesterday. I got pictures of it in late September. So not long before it came up here. Maybe, yeah, I think this may have been West Virginia, looking at the amount of turn signals on the front. But I forget what year it is. But I do have pictures of this one right before they sent it up here. I love how they covered the driver's seat in garbage bags because it's really moldy in here. Oh yeah, it's on the door, isn't it? No, it's right there. So it's built in September of 91, so I'm going to say it was a 92 model. So it would have been the last year for the Senator. Genesis started in 93. And if you guys remember from any of Noah's or my old videos, there's an old Ward ambulance and then a Ward Ford that used to sit up front. That's the Ford. They brought it to the back and pulled everything out of it. The ambulance is sitting over by the other buses, the scrap buses, but I don't think they're planning on scrapping it. Here's a bunch of hoods over here. I want to show something off before I show off the Type A's. Really, there's not much to see over there, just a bunch of Ohio and New York spec buses. We're not really close to New York here, but they used to get a bunch of New York buses in. Here's that Harrison County bus. But looks like they're not working over here anymore, so I can show these off. I think these were Olentangy buses. But if you guys remember the tour of the 1988 Bluebird S Series, I think it was, the green one, it ended up getting scrapped because the engine was pulled out of it. The engine was already sold out of it by the time it got here. So they pulled the engine out of it and then they just put the hood here, and it's been here ever since. That was my first trip here, and that was in August of 2018. And also, there's another Adventures on the Gorge bus where that Ward Senator was from. That's a Genesis, but the Senator's from there, and then also the 2 Wayne S series that we looked at. That makes me think of a certain school district that we're both pretty familiar with, yes. Especially you.
Yes.
But I like this old Ward. I mean, there's not much left of it, but if you guys need any first gen 3800 S series Ford, Vision, Freightliner, pretty much any hood, they probably have it sitting around, especially internationals, especially 3800s. There's those buses I kind of showed off a little bit earlier from a distance. And here we got all of the Type A's. Oh, there's two S-Series hoods. I didn't even see that other one before.
That one's got a hood cover on it.
I've heard them be called winter fronts. I've heard them be called bras. A lot of weird names for those. I don't know if they have an actual term. I guess they do, but I don't know. Am I in your picture?
Shot.
Okay, cool.
Okay, stop moving for a second. Just a second. Thank you.
You're welcome. So over here, there's not really much to talk about. I'm not really a fan of Type A's. I'd own one just to kind of get around in, scoot around in. But I think they are sold for, oh wait.
What?
Something County Schools. I wonder what, Georgia. This one came from Georgia. See if we can see what county. And I don't think we can. But this one's from Georgia, just a fun fact. I saw blank County Schools and it was like West Virginia, but nope. Georgia. I was thinking either West Virginia or Tennessee, so I guess it wasn't too far off, but. Okay, there is one interesting bus over here I want to show. Actually, two. First one is a little Girardin over here. This is a Pennsylvania special. They used to get a lot of buses from Pennsylvania in here. We're not too far from PA. It's like an hour and a half-ish, 2 hours maybe. But this one is one of those school student vans and not a school bus, even though it's built on a school bus like construction platform. It doesn't actually have a school bus door though. It's got a van door. So I think they have two of those over here. There might be one in better shape over here. I guess not. Thought they did. I think there's one on the other side actually. Yeah, there it is. See, it says school students on the front. Yeah, it's actually got like the van door instead of like a typical school bus door. As you can see. Oh, it actually opens up with like a school bus door mechanism too. Interesting. But the other one I want to show off, it's not in good shape, of course. It's a Midbus 3400. You don't see these very often. Of course, this one's a little bit beyond repair. But I don't know if this is the one I got the tour of the first time I was here or not. They had one here. It was sitting up front. But I don't know what happened to that one. It might be that one. That was Leslie County Schools 101 from Kentucky. But this is an area of the place that I don't think many people know about because it's kind of out of the way and, you know, people don't really care for Type A's like myself. But I thought I'd show it anyways.
That one, bonk.
Bonk.
On the hood.
Now I want to edit that in if I can. Okay. If I can. We'll see how it goes. I have pictures of those over there. Do you want to go over there or do you want to get back to the front?
I'll get a picture of the ward.
Okay.
And we'll go.
I'll go ahead and show them off like this, I guess. There, you can tell whenever you're up close to them, they actually were sitting on their driver's side at one point because they're covered in mud, dried mud.
Oh.
So they had them flipped and then they flipped them back over and put them over there.
We don't think we will.
Pretty much.
And they said we will change.
Ooh, I like that IC hood. This one right over here, it's an 04 CE hood, and it's black on the top. I really like the way that those look.
You really don't see black hoods with the actual IC badge for a first gen. Most of the time it's the diamond.
Are you going to get one for 50?
Not making my bus look like that.
Huh?
I'm not making my bus look like a thing.
Well, there's actually one here that I really like the specs on. It's just, it's been here a long time and I doubt it runs. It was actually bought and then it was returned, so I'm kind of like skeptical. Oh, this one has quite the number. 659580001. Interesting. I think Noah got a phone call, so I'm going to get out of the way here. Over there is a Superior that was turned into a box truck. It was on a Lodestar chassis. Let's see. FS65. There's that Harrison County ICFE. Oh, he's getting a picture. Bluebird International, Carpenter S Series. I believe that's 79, which was the first year they had the S Series. Beside it is a Carpenter GMC and then a Wayne GMC. The blue one over there is the Carpenter GMC. I'm not calling a Wayne a Carpenter. Then there's a Bluebird GMC and another Bluebird GMC that I mentioned before. So there's a hood to the Carpenter right over there.
All right.
But we're gonna keep on trudging. And I guess we're gonna pause since there's kind of a walk until the next part. So yeah, on to the next clip. As mentioned before, here's that first gen CE that I really like the specs on. Here's a couple of C2s that have been sold. I'm not going to go back down here because we don't really have a whole lot of time left, but just because there's so much to explore. But if you want to see better pictures of what's down here, they should be on Flickr by the time this goes up. So you can see both of the Waynes over there that I got videos of. I ended up deciding not to get them because the price was just a little bit too much for me for what they were, the condition. They sell them based on the price of the engine, which is definitely worth that much, but with the body the way it is, it's not worth it. But anyways, if you want to see more of what's down here, I have videos. Both of those Bluebird Internationals I drove, that one didn't run that well. That one ran a little bit better. The one, number 2 right there, came from East Liverpool. I forget where the other one came from, but Brian, go ahead and comment. But anyways, that one I liked driving it. But if you want to see these buses, I have pictures of every single bus on this property from today, so they'll be on my Flickr. Go check them out, and we're gonna try and get as much of this done as possible before I have to go. But I'll go over these buses and I'm gonna do a tour of one of these and then see where we're at from there. But this one actually came from my neck of the woods. Oh, I was zoomed in the whole time. This one came from my neck of the woods, one county over from Ohio. And then I don't know where this one came from, but it's been here a while. This one's been here a while. And then there's these two, which are both 2003s, but they're built like 6 months apart. So I think we're about to go. I don't know. I always wait until the last minute to do the video because I value the pictures more than the videos. But in case I can't show off what's actually back here, basically some more Bluebird Internationals. There's one FS65, I think, a couple of Visions, a couple of CEs, second gen CEs back there. And then this one actually arrived today while we were here. This is a 2008 ICFE. This one was an 08, right? 07, 08, something like that.
It's probably 07.
But yeah.
Because it's got the older generation front.
That is a ICFE. Noah got a tour of that one last time he was here. Bluebird International. They have a lot of Bluebird Internationals over here. These are buses that I'm not sure if they still are because of EPA regulations in other countries, but these are typically exported. But they have a couple of Visions, some CEs. There's more Bluebird Internationals back there than the only FS65 that's over here. This CE has individual warning light visors and an air horn, almost like Maryland's spec, but not quite. Another Vision. More Visions. This one has a black hood. Another second gen CE, and there's another one behind it there, and then another one over there. That one has LED warning lights, and then there's this Indiana spec Bluebird International from Southwestern School Corporation, I think. Southwestern Schools of Shelby County, that's what it is. So yeah, we'll walk back down through here. Hopefully that Wayne doesn't come in behind me. But just look through here. Looking between the buses, make sure I didn't miss anything. That the FS65 is back there. That's the kind of bus I'd love to drive again, as an FS65. I think they drive really nicely. And there it is. Now I got a couple of miscellaneous clips here. I'll throw those in at the end of the video, also including the bus that's coming in, whenever that's coming in. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna say thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to that if you want to. You know, take a look at some of my other videos. I have a couple other videos from here, quite a few other videos from here. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah.
I wasn't even looking.